What if I told you that one of the oldest war dialogues in history is not about war at all? That the Bhagavad Gita, a 700-year verse epic whispered on the battlefield, is actually a manual for today's modern life, for anxiety, for decision making, for purpose, and that Arjuna is you. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a life changing decision, your heart's pounding, torn between fear and duty, with the weight of the world on your shoulders. This is where the Bhagavad Gita begins, a timeless conversation between Prince Arjun and Lord Krishna that cuts through chaos to reveal profound truths about life, about the purpose, the self inner strength. Join us as we unravel this ancient wisdom reimagined for our fast paced, tech driven world to guide all of us or you through your own modern battles or our own modern battles. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to a journey through one of world's most timeless spiritual texts, the Bhagavad Gita. Written thousands of years ago, this sacred dialogue between Prince Arjun and Lord Krishna. It's for anyone who has ever stood at the edge of a difficult decision, who has ever felt lost or confused or even overwhelmed. In this journey, we'll decode the Bhagavad Gita not as a scripture, but as a timeless conversation between self doubt and inner wisdom. This offers profound insights into life, into duty, and the pursuit of inner peace. Today, we'll explore its core teachings through a modern lens, making its wisdom accessible to our fast paced, technology driven world. Imagine you are facing a life altering decision, torn between fear and duty, just like Arjun, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Let's dive into how Gita can guide us today. Picture this: Arjun, a skilled warrior, stands on the brink of a massive battle. His heart is heavy, he is not fighting enemies, he is facing family, friends, and mentors. The weight of his choices paralyzes him. Should he fight and risk losing everything, or walk away and abandon his duty? This is where Krishna, his charioteer and divine guide, steps in. In our modern life, we face similar dilemmas. Maybe it's choosing between a stable job and a risky passion project, or standing up for what's right when it feels easier to stay silent. The Gita begins with this universal truth: life is a battlefield, and our choices define us. Krishna's advice to Arjun isn't just about war, it's about navigating life's toughest moments with clarity and purpose. The Gita teaches us to confront our fears and uncertainties, seeking wisdom to guide our action. Duty without attachment, Krishna tells Arjun, perform your duty but don't be attached to the results. In Gita's philosophy, this is Nishkama Karma, selfless action. For Arjun, it means fighting not for glory or victory, but because it is his responsibility as a warrior. In today's world, when you obsess over results, you invite stress, anxiety, and disappointment. But when you focus on the action itself, you enter a flow state. And this happens when you give your best. A state of presence, a state where the ego disappears. This is the secret of high performers, artists, athletes, and the monks. They act from a place of devotion, not desperation. The Gita doesn't say stop caring, it says stop clinging. Think of a doctor working tirelessly during a crisis, not for fame, but because it's its calling. Imagine you are working on a big project at work. You pour your heart into it, but the outcome, promotion, praise, or failure isn't guaranteed. The Gita says focus on the effort, not on the reward. This mindset frees us from anxiety and ego, allowing us to act with integrity. In a world obsessed with likes, followers, and instant gratification, this teaching is revolutionary. It reminds us to find meaning in the process, not just the outcome. So, next time you are stressed about a goal, ask yourself, am I doing my best? Let go of what you can't control and find peace in your effort. Krishna reveals a deeper truth to Arjuna. The soul is eternal, untouched by birth or death. The self cannot be pierced by weapons, burned by fire, or destroyed. For Arjuna, this means his fear of loss is an illusion. The Mahabharata war is a symbolic one. It is not about cousins fighting, it is about the war inside you. The war between fear and courage, doubt and clarity, comfort and growth. So, why live small? Why hide? Why delay the truth? Who you are, the soul endures beyond the physical world. Face the inner battle. Arjun didn't win by killing others, he won by overcoming himself. Krishna offers Arjun multiple paths to liberation. Karma Yoga or selfless action, Bhakti Yoga, the devotion, Jnana Yoga, the knowledge, and Dhyan Yoga, the meditation. Each path leads us to the same goal, inner peace and connections with the divine. What's beautiful is that Krishna doesn't prescribe one path for all. He says choose what resonates with. It's a guide for living meaningful in an era. Its lessons: do your duty without attachment, recognize your eternal nature, and find a path to peace. Resonate whether you are a student, a CEO, or anyone navigating life's complexities. In a world of distractions, the Gita invites us to pause, to reflect, and then act with purpose. Thank you for joining this exploration of Bhagavad Gita. May its teaching light your path, all of us, just as Krishna guided Arjuna. If this journey has enlightened you, please like, share, and subscribe for more powerful contents that will guide us in our day-to-day life. Namaskar.